Is the Narrowboat Review for December the 5th, and I am Jack Beyer, your Narrowboat Reviewer. Today we've got about a dozen vlogs that have come out in the last 24 hours. Let's go over them real quick so you can determine which ones you've missed and which ones you think you're going to pass and which ones you're going to watch. That's the purpose of this vlog, is to help you view the Narrowboat vlogs. First up is Misty and Me with Freedom. Freedom is the name of the narrowboat, and Misty is the name of his dog. It's a cooking video on a wide beam. Up for cooking is a chicken casserole, and he says he did it for less than 3 pounds for the pot of chicken casserole. How does he do it? Hey, put on your apron and watch. On Gary Captain Phillips. As promised, Gary is going to take us on a cruise. And today he's going to go towards Chester, and he is accompanied on the trip by Steve and Chris on Amy Joe. Cabin fever got to him, and he says he's cruising as much as possible just to get rid of that cabin fever. And even though it's drizzling, and even though it's cold, and he's still happy to be out and cruising. Care to join his crew and friends cruising to Chester? On Anna the Narrowboat, Lee is in for being teased by Paul again. That's a typical Hannah the Narrowboat type scenario. It's a lockdown, or they're just coming out of lockdown, excuse me, in the marina. Lee is back to work. I'm very, very happy for them. Paul even has a part-time gig that he'll tell you about. It's that irreverent teasing and banter, and the way those two get along that make it worthwhile to watch. Paul does have lockdown fatigue, and he expresses his opinion on it and on the pandemic. Or should I say, he rants about the pandemic. In Floating Our Boat, it's catch-up time with Rich and Fran. The opening shot, by the way, which I'm going to share with you in a clip. It's just beautiful opening photography. Fran talks about what she does during lockdown and what they're doing to make Christmas money. Fran is making beautiful rugs made out of scrap material, and it's fun to watch her using this peg loom. Let's see, they're trading, they're hiking, they're cooking in this one. Oh, they talk about a new website that they've put up and their podcast. And they bring us up to date and take us on a walk to the Devil's Finger.
What's happening, Fran?
This is lockdown project number 1. I don't know how many there's going to be, but this is number 1.
One.
So we've had a clear out and got old t-shirts and shirts of Rich's and mine that were not even good enough at a charity shop. So I'm making a rag rug, and I've had a go once before and it wasn't that successful, but decided I might as well have a try at it. So at the moment I'm ripping them into 1-inch strips in the end. So this is the piece I'm joining on. Just lay it on top, bring the loose end through the hole and pull, and it forms a really good join, knot-free join. So you can see we got loads of it, all different colours. These have just got to be added on, and going to have a go at making a rag rug on my peg loom. I'll show you that in a moment. So here is our ball of cut up, torn up rags. don't try and be precise about your widths unless you're that way inclined. It really doesn't matter, because as you can see, once it's woven on here, it all begins to blend in. So the way this peg loom works is it's literally just pegs with a string attached into holes. You can make these yourself. We bought this peg loom a few years ago, but there's lots of instructions on YouTube about how to make one or where to buy them. So once I've got my string of rags, I'm literally just weaving in and out, making sure you go opposite way round. If you've got an odd number of pegs, it'll always just work backwards and forwards. And our colours are completely random. I sort of chose blues and reds because that's what we had, really.
The most recent vlog, the Narrowboat Girl and her mom are stuck on the Ashby. Now, they're not there because they've been affected by that recent breach. They've got another reason why they are not moving. What I thought was really good was she talked about a new project. She's writing an ebook, and we sure have to look forward to that. We'll need to check it out when it comes. In life at 2.3 miles per hour, Andy Tidy brings us up with part 2 of the Cannock coal mine. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's a great history lesson, and I always watch his vlogs because of the history that he gives you. But let me let him speak for himself in this next clip.
Well, hello, my name's Andy Tidy and welcome back to another edition of Canal Hunter. We're into our 4th season of Canal Hunter, and for this season we are following the live canals to show you how the existing canals out here on the northern reaches of the BCN connect into all the lost bits which I've been showing you in the last 3 series. Well, in the last episode we followed our line of coal which had been picked up from the Cannock coalfield out at Hensford, and we're on a mission to track down the line of this canal all the way through to its delivery point at the BSA factory just to the south of the Camp Hill Locks in East Birmingham. And we ended up here at Pelsall. We've finished with the newer Cannock Extension Canal, and we've now moved onto the older Worley and Essington Canal. And in this episode we're going to follow the towpath and the history all the way through from here to Anglesey Basin at the foot of the Chasewater Reservoir.
In Trevors Travels, Trevor gives us a recap from when he purchased the boat in, say, the February-March of 2020 time frame, from the purchase to lockdown. It's a pleasant trip down memory lane. If you want to join him, please do so. In Boating Beyond, Matt and Allie on the Poppy are moored near Great Haywood, and they bring you up to date on all of their activities. So, if you care to join them on this cruising vlog, they're going to head up towards Stoke-on-Trent. You get to see Allie doing a lot of heavy locking. It's worth the view. On board the Isness. I love that vlog. This week, Dave is on board the Isness on the Macclesfield, and he's got a nice warm fire going. He shares his warm heart, and he gives us some calming thoughts. He captures the whole calming theme in his photography and in his music. Here's a clip, just to show you what I mean. By the way, the music is by Paolak.
Namaste, welcome on board the Isness. It's snowing outside. We are 500 feet above sea level here on the Macclesfield Canal, so it'd be lovely to see that lovely fresh crisp snow in the morning. But I'm here all nice and snug. I've got the fire on. You can see that I'm obviously warm. No woolly jumper on, no woolly hat on. And so if any of you out there have got that question about, is it cold in winter on a narrowboat? No. Well, thank you for joining me. So what should we cover on this vlog? That's a good question, because it's only today that I've decided to come up with the theme, steps up a hillside for boats. A great piece of engineering, especially like Bosley just down there. And then that direction I have Marple. And again, they're still here to this day, operating. At the Marple flight, there's 16 locks in total, and from the bottom to the top, it rises 209 feet, over 1.5 miles. It makes it one of the steepest locks in the country. But what about us? I think sometimes we neglect ourselves, and this is where we really need to focus on looking after ourselves, maintaining ourselves, looking after this shell, this body, machine, whatever I'm in, looking after my mind, my brain, my mental health, well-being. We need to care for that as well. It's important. If you want a healthy life, get the balance right. Namaste, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog. If you want to watch more, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you back on board the Isness very soon. Stay safe.
On Saturday, Charlie and Lauren released this. It's just a short clip, and it's sort of a trailer for their upcoming documentary on December the 20th. They've lived a very unconventional life, traveling all over the world, and this is their story. Finally, Michael Schartz, in his latest vlog, he basically just rants about Brexit. Frankly, as an American, I don't understand the issues that well to comment on it, but if you wish to hear his rant, watch his vlog. Well, that brings us to the end of this review. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please click the thumbs up signal down below. Subscribe would be great. Leaving a comment's just as great. And if you click the notification bell, you'll know when the next review comes up. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope it helps you select which vlogs you want to watch over the next 24 hours. Thank you for watching. This is Jack Beyer. Good night.